Hey guys, welcome back to the 6th Gear channel, and in today's review I'm actually going to be so happy to show you this brand new beautiful 2021 F-250 Tremor in the Lariat Black appearance package, and it looks absolutely amazing, and let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so welcome to the 2021 F-250 Lariat with the Tremor package. So let's just jump right into it. We have the beautiful sculpted LED daytime running lamps with LED headlights as well. Down below we have LED fog lamps, and as you can see, it's got the new updated facelift for the F-250 and it looks absolutely amazing. Now this truck does have the black appearance package, so you can see there's basically no chrome on this truck, just all black, and it looks absolutely menacing. Coming along the middle here, we can see we have a blacked out grille. The Ford badge here is of course in black. There is no 360 camera on this truck. Unfortunately, we can see we have the Super Duty written right on the hood there at the front. And then coming across the side on the passenger side, we can see again that black carries throughout. Now with the Tremor package, you actually don't have that massive air duct right underneath the truck. And basically why they took that out was because of ground clearance. So again, you don't have that massive plastic piece that's good for fuel economy. And then let's take a look right underneath. We can see that beautiful solid front axle right at the front there. Also too, with this truck being with the black appearance pack, you do get not chrome tow hooks at the front, but you get black ones. This truck here is just crazy looking. Honestly, one of my favorite F-250s or heavy duties in the segment. And it just looks so cool with the black appearance pack. So again, there's just really no chrome on it, just all black. So let's hop into the hood and take a look at the power plant to this F-250. So underneath the hood here, we have the Ford Power Stroke 6.7 liter diesel, producing 475 horsepower and 1,050 foot-pounds of torque, made it to a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now, great motor, it's got great specs for towing, and it's just a great quiet motor compared to obviously the Duramax and the Cummins. I love all diesel motors, but I mean with this one here, you can't go wrong with the 6.7 liter Power Stroke. You do also have a light over here, and that's just in case if you were working on the motor or if you need to see something at night, that's what that light's for. So that's it for the motor. Let's take a look around the truck. So coming along the side here of this F-250 Lariat Tremor, we can see we have beautiful matte finished 18-inch rims. The tires here, they are Goodyear Wrangler Duratrek tires. The tire size here is 285/75 R18s, and they are self-cleaning as well. Over here we actually have a nice beautiful body color fender flare, and that's on all Tremors from XLT to Platinum. So you do get a 2-inch lift with the Tremor package, and basically that is from the shock and the tire, because these are 35-inch tires. So again, really big tire, and the suspension is Tremor branded. And then over here, that red part here is your dust stopper right there. So really beefy and looks absolutely amazing. This truck again is equipped with the 6.7 liter Power Stroke diesel. Over here we can see we have the blacked out Lariat and the F-250 badge. Inside here is a functional vent for the engine bay. Now since this isn't a chrome, it's all black. We have no chrome up here on the mirror. We only have just black here all around. The mirrors are power folding and they power extend, which is a great option to have. Coming along the side here, we can see we have the keyless entry code, and also to the touch sensor here to lock and to unlock right behind the door handle. Now, something that I really love is the Tremor specific running boards here. As you can see, they are similar to the Raptor, so these are specific to Tremor, and the reason you can tell that they're almost the same as the Raptors, over here we actually have Ford engraved instead of Raptor. But they also are self-cleaning as well. Power running boards are available on Lariat and Platinum. So that looks really cool. Coming along to the back here, we have your diesel tank here. So diesel goes in, and then we actually have your DEF fluid in here, so it's really easy to access. And then two, we have that black body color fender flare. Here's another look at the tire and the rim at the back. Over here, this truck does have the high capacity trailer tow, so you can see there are 5 leaf springs back here. And two, there's that red dust stopper. And here's another look at the Tremor suspension. So again, a 2-inch lift. You do have some skid plates at the front too, and it just looks really, really good. Also too, with Tremor, you do get that Tremor sticker right at the back. This one does have the optional toolbox in the back, so if you are going to be using it for, you know, work, it's always a nice option to have. Give you a nice little side profile here. So that's it for the side. Let's take a look at the back of the Tremor. So coming across the back here, we do have nicely sculpted LED tail lamps right here. This dark spot here is actually to house your blind spot radar system. Back here is your reverse light, which is in LED. So the daytime running lamp is just down here for the tail light. We do have 4 parking sensors, so 1 over here, 2 in the center, so 1 there and 1 here, and then also 1 on the other side. So here are the specs for your towing and payload. So your payload is 3,320 pounds. Your conventional tow is at 20,000, and your fifth wheel and gooseneck are capped at 19,100 pounds with the max trailer tow. Over here we do also have that button here to actually bring down the tailgate. So right underneath here we have your rear camera, and then also a light for basically at nighttime when you're hooking up your trailer. Makes it easier so you can see. Now everything, since it is a black appearance pack, is finished in black, so the Ford badge is black. Now there are a couple ways to open the tailgate. We do have a release on the key fob, which I'll show you right here. So right here, if we hit this twice, tailgate will come down just like that. Now this does have the optional tailgate step, so all we have to do is push this in. Tailgate step comes out just like that. And I gotta tell you, it's a must-have for especially these Super Duties. Now it does have the factory spray and bed liner, which again I always recommend to people if they're looking for something to cover their bed. We do also have 3 lights that light up the bed back here. So there is a button over here which you click, and basically all 3 of the lights will come on. So we have 1 over here. We have those lights up in the bed, the top there of the sliding window, and then also 1 over here. Now there are 4 tie-down hooks on each corner. So we do have 1 there, and then 1 over there, and also 1 over here. And there is also the toolbox, just in case if you need it. That's a $1,000 option Canadian. But again, I personally wouldn't even use it, but it's a nice option to have just in case. Now this doesn't have a 360 camera or the bed camera at the top, unfortunately, which I always recommend to get if you are going to be using a fifth wheel. So I always say to grab one of those when you're optioning out your truck. But again, that's what the back of the truck looks like. Really, really nice. I really love the black. This is in Agate Black, so I really love the color. Matches the rims and the tires, and it looks just really good. So let's take a look at the back of the truck here in the rear seats. So coming along the back here, we have the whole interior finished in black. So there's pretty much black everywhere. Over here on the door panel, we do have a hard touch plastic up here, some wood trim, and it just kind of carries throughout the whole door panel itself. Your door handle and your window switch here. Coming along in the inside here, we do have that black interior carry throughout, and it looks really, really good. 3 headrests, and then your rear sliding window. Very plush too. I do like the seats. They're really comfortable back here. They are perforated on the 2 sides, and they are heated. So we have some cup holders here and an armrest. Right in the center here, we have your controls for your passengers back here. So we have your heated seats. We have your USB, USB-C, a 110 back here, and a 12 volt, as well as 2 vents for your passengers with some cup holders at the top. Now there is some underseat storage here, which I truly love, especially with the Super Duties. So right here, we have some storage that is lockable. So if you ever wanted to lock anything in here just in case, it is lockable with your key. But again, really nice storage compartment. This does also fold flat too, so just in case if you didn't want that and you wanted just a flat surface, you can fold this down and it will create that flat surface. I truly love the fact that there is no hump anymore. I mean, decades ago you would see this massive hump here for your drive shaft, and it's just a pain in the butt for your third passenger. But right now, flat floor, and it makes it really comfortable for that third passenger. So that's pretty much it for the back. Let's take a look at the front. Before we hop into the front, I did want to show you guys that this mirror does have your blind spot detection. So right here, these two vehicle icons will light up if a vehicle is in your blind spot. And it's especially useful in these trucks because they're so big and sometimes you might not see anyone in your blind spot. So that is what this is for. Now, let's hop inside. So again, we're greeted with that black interior that carries throughout. Up here, we actually have a soft touch material, so it's soft touch. And then you also have a nice padding here, wood trim, your door handle, and here are your window controls. This is actually your power folding mirror, so the mirrors do fold in, okay? This is your power extender, so you can actually extend the mirrors and you can take them in as well, which I truly love. I love that function. Here are your adjustable window controls, or your mirror controls, and then your windows here. Lock and unlock, and then you have your memory seating there. You have some storage down below as well. Nice thing too is they actually have Super Duty plated right here on the side of your door sill. And then you have your passenger controls here with your lumbar. These are your light controls, standard pretty much on a lot of the F-150s, well, previous generation, and the Super Duties. So we have your fog lights here, your bed light. It's on auto right now, so you don't have to touch that. These are your infotainment lights if you want to dim them. Here are your mirror lights. So right on the side of the mirror, you can actually push the button and a mirror light will go on, and it's LED, so it's very bright. Here's actually another way to release your tailgate. So you can actually do it from the inside. So if you push that button, your tailgate will come down. You have adjustable pedals, and then here's your emergency brake release. And then also too, your hood latches right there. Another thing too that I truly love with the Lariat, you actually get the power telescopic steering wheel, so it will go in and out and then up and down. Let's take a look on the inside for this F-250 Tremor. All right, so hopping into the F-250 Lariat Tremor, we are greeted with that 8-inch display screen right in the center here. Very configurable. I truly love it myself. I usually keep it on the digital speedometer, but using the steering wheel controls here, you can cycle through different drive modes, your fuel economy. A really cool status is actually your off-road status. So it tells you your departure angles, and it's really cool, especially with the Tremor, so you can see just how elevated your truck is if you're going off-road. So really cool option to have that. And again, just using these controls, you can cycle through your different trailers. You can set your different driver alert systems here. It's just a really cool setup, so you're just gonna have to play around with it. Again, I just usually leave it on the digital speedometer. Your tire pressure is here as well. But again, really cool. I love the fact that there are the analogs for the RPM and your speedometer on the side. I like that display there. I'm not a huge fan of it being all digital like the new Lariats, but it's still a really nice selection just like that. For the steering wheel itself, we have the arrows here that control the center screen there. Your cruise control. Here are your voice command, your volume, your mute, call hang up, call pickup, volume controls for your center screen. Your window stock is over here, so your front wipers are right there. And then two, you have your column shifter. You cannot get a center console shifter with this truck. Now, the drive mode function right here, when I push that in, basically that changes different drive modes. So I can go to tow haul mode, I can go to eco, slippery, deep snow and sand, and rock crawl. Rock crawl is only on the Tremor, so it's a pretty cool option to have that. So that's pretty much it for the center screen here and where the driver position is. I'll kind of go around the dash here. Really cool. I like the fact that they use that soft touch material with some stitching carried throughout. We do have the Bang & Olufsen system in here with some storage at top, a nice little speaker there. And then two, again, that soft touch material carries throughout the dash. Coming along the passenger side, we do have Super Duty plated right here. There is an upper glove box area, so if I push this in, we do have some storage here, and then to the bottom glove box down below. So let's take a look at the infotainment. So coming along the infotainment here, we have a Sync 3.4, so it's not Sync 4, it's just an upgraded version of Sync 3. So we do have an 8-inch touchscreen here, very configurable, pretty standard across the board if you are used to the previous generation F-150 screen. So Ford uses this on pretty much all of their models, but again, pretty configurable. You have your climate, your phone here, your navigation. You can kind of go through and cycle through what type of setting you want to be in. I personally like the house myself. Kind of gives you a little bit of everything. So you have your home function, which gives you your nav, your radio here, and then you can hook up your phone. So again, pretty configurable, but you're just gonna have to play around with it. Up here we do have your diesel exhaust brake, traction control, your hazards. This is actually your off-road cruise control with the Tremor. So if you click that when you're going off-road, it will dictate what speed to go when you are kind of descending, off-road, which is pretty cool. This is your lane keeping assist system, so you can turn that off if you'd like. Down below here we have your tuning knobs, so your volume. These are your presets for your radio, so if you want to save anything. If you hit media, what media does is it goes into different media sections. So right now you can go to AM, you can go to FM, so that's what media is. Tuning knob kind of tunes through basically your radio stations. Over here we have your 4x4 settings. We do have 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. I do wish they had a 4 auto system set up in the new F-250s, but unfortunately we don't. When you pull this out, that locks your rear end. So right now the rear end's locked. And push it back in, it's not locked anymore. Over here we have your trailer brake controller, so you can do it manually or you can do it automatically. So the truck can do it itself. Down here we have your climate controls, so it is dual zone climate. So I can choose my side and the passenger can choose what type of temperature they want. Here are your different climate settings, so you can choose where you want the air to go. We do have heated and cooled seats with a Lariat. Here are your fan speeds as well. Down below here, if I move this wheel lock out, we have USB, USB-C, and then we also have a wireless charging pad as well. Coming across the center here, we have some more storage and some cup holders. One cool thing that I love what Ford does is with their Super Duties is if you move this over, you can actually add 2 more cup holders in the center console. Also too, I do want to mention is you do have a 12 volt and a 110 outlet over here. Coming into the center console area, you can actually lock this center console area with the key just right in here. So opening it up, we do have a nice, beautiful, deep center console. This actually slides, so you got some different coin spots there if you'd like to put those. This is also to a file holder, so if you wanted to put files in here, if you wanted to just kind of sort them through and organize them, you can do that like that. Just put them right through there. You also too have a spot right in the back here to house any pens or pencils, just in case. This truck does have the optional power moonroof. So just like that, extends all the way to the back as well. And it just looks absolutely amazing. Truly love the look of it, and especially at nighttime, it really, really makes the truck stand out from its competitors. In the interior, you do have controls here to control your sunroof and your light switches. And then too, you have your auxiliary controls here if you ever want to put any light bars or anything like that. And then right here we have your back window button right there. Universal garage controls as well. So that's pretty much it, guys, for the F-250 Tremor. Nothing has really changed for the 2021 model year. It's a beautiful interior, beautiful spot to hang out. I truly love the look of it, especially on the exterior, and it looks absolutely amazing. I love the fact that you do have the raw crawl mode with the Tremor as well, but again, it's just going to come down to your personal preference. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at the price outside. So let's talk price. So this truck here is $95,404 Canadian. A lot of money for this truck here, I'm not gonna lie. So let's go over the options on this window sticker. So we do have the diesel, we have the all-weather carpeted mats, we have the Lariat Black appearance pack, the Tremor off-road, We do have that twin panel moonroof, the high capacity trailer tow package, the premium aluminum crossbed toolbox, the upfitter switches there, the leather 40 console 40 seats. So that's the captain chairs. So there's no bench, and the Lariat Ultimate package. So a lot of stuff for this truck, and it's not too cheap, to be honest with you. But I mean, I guess that's what you expect when you pay for a truck like this. So yeah, let's talk about my final thoughts on it. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. My thoughts on this. Well, the truck itself is a beautiful truck inside and out. I think it's going to just come down to your personal preference, to be honest. I think compared to its competitor, the Power Wagon, it's going to be a tough choice, but I would choose this probably based on looks and the interior, as well as some performance and some key factors on that. I mean, the Power Wagon does have disconnecting sway bars, which I truly wish the F-150 or F-250 did have. But again, it's just going to come down to what you think is going to be the best for you, because you're probably going to daily drive this. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and we'll see you in my next video.